Welcome to Third Dimension Studio. Today I'm going to be removing my Third Dimension Studio system. I'm going to start off by step 1, spraying the lace release on the frontal hairline, letting it absorb. And it's very, very important that the tape still remains on your scalp. If it's still on the lace, apply a little bit more lace release. I can go ahead and peel the tape off my scalp. Again, always peeling the tape off the scalp, not off the front of the lace, because you'll be removing hair. So once that's done, I take my solvent. Now this is a C22 solvent which has oils, and I will start to spray around the perimeter. Gently just removing the hair system. Now once I have the hair system off my head, I will take some dishwashing soap, go around the perimeter, just gently massage it in. And again, just to get rid of any residue that's been left from the tape, I'll take my comb and just comb my hair. Just making sure that my hair doesn't have any glue in it. The comb is gliding through it easily. I'll take my towel and just cleaning around the perimeter, prepping myself for a shampoo. Again, if there's any residue left in the front, you can take some dishwashing soap, and that's just going to help break any glue or tape residue you have. Take your towel, again with your hand, just go around the perimeter, around the front, making sure that your hand doesn't stick to the scalp or around the perimeter. So now I'm ready to shampoo my own hair. Now I'm also going to get my system ready to be shampooed. So I'm going to get my towel and I'm going to remove the tape around the perimeter. I'm going to remove the tape from the base of the system. So I'm gently going to grab the edge, putting pressure on the base, and just little sections at a time, going all the way around the system. Once the tape is removed, I'm going to take some of my C22 solvent. Again, a lot of times there is residue around the perimeter or in the front. You spray your solvent, with a little bit of dishwashing soap. Massage it in. And the dishwashing soap helps break down any glue that's in the lace, stuck in the hair. And again, with your comb, just gently comb it. If you find that the hair is stuck in the comb, don't proceed to continue to comb it, because then you're going to be pulling out hair. Just take some more C22, spray it, a little bit more dishwashing soap, apply it, and then gently with the teeth of the comb just kind of work it out until you're able to run your comb gently through it. Then you can also take your towel with the palm of your hand, You can go around the perimeter and just roll any residue that's left into the hair. Again, with the palm of your hand, even in the lace. Again, gently. You can take your comb again, and any glue that you've pulled out into the hair, you just gently comb it out. Now your hair system is ready to be washed, as well as your scalp. So there, the hair system's clean, no glue, nothing sticking. Go ahead, wash it, shampoo it, condition it, and then we're gonna go and apply it. Now that we've removed the system, removed the tape, we're ready to begin cleaning our system, shampooing it and condition it. So before we start to shampoo and condition, we just want to take a brush and just make sure that there's no glues, no tangles in the hair. The brush is running smoothly through the hair. Not just prepping it for the shampoo. So now we use lukewarm water. Begin to wet the system. And again, when we use our shampoo, I recommend you use a quality shampoo, something that's good for color treated hair. It's going to help preserve the color in the system. Use very, very little. Massage it in your hands. And again, no friction, just gently massage it into the system. Again, you can take your brush, just comb it through. Turn the water back on. Rinse it. Take your conditioner. Massage it in. Again, you can leave the conditioner in for a few minutes just to soften up the hair if need be. Turn the water back on. Again, never no friction. You can give it a shake. Then you can take your towel, place the hair system in the towel. Just close up the towel. Just kind of towel dry it. Give it a little bit of a shake. Now the system's ready to be taped, to be marked and then taped. The system's very clean. Hair's not stuck together. Very simple. And that's the shampoo and conditioner. So now that the hair system's washed, shampooed, and conditioned, and it's also dry, now we're ready to reapply the system. So the first thing I'm going to do when reapplying the system is I'm going to place the system on my head and I'm going to find the proper spot for it. And for me, the proper spot's there. Again, it's very important that the system's centered to your face, and if you follow your nose right up your face, that's going to give you the center of your face. So for me, my mark will be right there. Just get like an eyeliner, something that's skin tone color, just to leave a little bit of a mark, and that mark is going to be the guide. So the center of the system is going to go to that mark because that mark is the center of my face. And again, I will always be centered in that way. So once it's marked, I remove it, and now it's ready to be taped. All right, so now I have my system that's been washed. It's on the mannequin head. The base is nice and dry, and it's ready to be taped. I'm going to start by taking my red liner, putting my first piece of tape down, taking my scissors, then I'm going to take the edge, and sometimes getting the first piece takes a little bit more time, but once you get the first piece, then you start to overlap. So the first piece is done. Now I just begin to overlap all the way around the system. Again, getting as close as possible to the edge without going over the edge. Because once you start to go over the edge, then you're going to allow the adhesive from the glue to kind of bleed into the lace. Where I've overlapped it, flick the edge, peel. Just continue. You could cut them into little strips. Now this tape right here is the red liner. This tape is good for the person who likes to take their system off every day to 3 days. If you're a person that likes to keep your system on for approximately a week, you take your blue liner tape and you do the same thing with the blue liner tape all the way around the perimeter on top of the red tape. And the reason you use the red tape first is because the blue tape is very strong. It'll be very hard to take off the base. So by putting the red tape first, it's going to be a lot easier when it's time for you to peel the tape. So now I'm going to be moving to the front. Again, whenever you're working with lace in the front, it's very important that the lace is nice and dry and you're going to be using the blue tape. Red tape tends not to stick too well to the front of the system on the lace. So again, I'll bring it as close as possible to the edge. Where have I overlapped it? I peel it. Okay, so now the system's taped. I'm ready to apply the system. I have the mark on my head. I'm going to take the center of the system, place it on that mark, and then I'm going to take a look at my hairline to make sure it's in the right position. Because you want to kind of, if it's not in the right position, it's only a little front edge that you have. It's a lot easier than putting it down and having to take the whole system off. So then I take the front of the system, I look at the mark, Maybe you want to fade the mark out a bit. Again, as long as you can see it, take the center of the system, place it down, and follow the hairline first. Once that's done, take a look, everything looks good, push everything into place, and again, and the rest of it you just fold right back into place, until the system's down. Press everything down. You can take the teeth of the comb, right in the frontal hairline, just push it in. And again, very important, for 24 hours, you allow the adhesive to cure. Again, you can spray some water just to style it, but the hair is ready to go. And that's changing the tape on the system and putting it back on yourself.